So today we finished work a little bit early. We've got a spare couple of hours. So on the way home, we're just going to see if we can find a little drain or a little creek or something and see if we can get ourselves onto some carp, a little bit of mud marlin busting. Yeah, I've got the ute set up now, so I've got a few rods just always in here, some corn, you know, floats, lures, bits and pieces, because I'm often driving past creeks and rivers and drains and things like that. So when I have an early day, I can pop off and wet a line for an hour or two. But yeah, we'll see what sort of little drain or river or whatever we can find. We're up in Gippsland, so yeah, we'll pull up somewhere and see how we go. Let's go. First little spot I've seen. So we'll have a quick gaze and see if it looks carpy at all. Ooh, look at that. Alright. This could be our spot, guys. Holy rubbish. Often, the same movement. Just seen movement. Alright. We're going to fish for some carp here under the bridge, I think. Sounds like a plan. Let's go get our gear. Alrighty, so we're going to need this rod holder. Do we want to take two? We'll take two. We'll take one float, one bottom. Let's pull out a tin of corn. Oh, so I've put this slightly too high, but that's alright. Tin of corn. I'm so happy with that. We're going to go this float rod. One, and then we'll go this. Let's go Little Raider. Let's rock the Little Raider. This Little Raider's a weapon. Alright, now we got that with the bag on. Two rod holders, corn, and we should be sweet. Ooh. Oh no, I need to fix that bait board. The bait board's come loose. That's all right, we'll fix that. Let's fish now. Car keys, check. Lock up, don't trust anybody. Let's grab our drink. Yeah. Alright, let's get down there and get some lines in. Now, I love doing this shit. You're just cruising home, see a bit of water. Alright, that's why I've set up the ute. Like, I can still put all my work gear in there, but I've got my little fishing rods and bits and pieces, so I can stop off on the way home if I feel like it and have a fish. Like little spots like this, you get redfin, carp, maybe not trout. I mean, there could be trout, you never know, eh? But yeah, look at all the rubbish. It pisses me off. Alright, put our can there. Alright, I'm gonna get these set up and then we'll film. Now, I'm going with the 3 corn minimum. That's my rule of thumb for carp, 3 corn minimum. Now, this one's just gonna be a little bottom. So, just pop that out there. Oh, it's pretty deep. Hopefully no snags. Let's set this drag. This little rod, man. I've caught carp on this before and it's so much fun. So put that there. Then we'll get a little float rig sorted out. What's going on? Oh yeah, we're down here. Yeah, with this little float rig sorted out. I love fishing float for carp. When my son was little, I used to take him carp fishing down one of the drains near home, and we'd always fish floats because he could watch the float and he knew when it was getting a bite or whatnot. But so this is the Temu reel I bought, and it's still going bloody strong. Same thing with the float, we're going a 3 corn minimum. I've usually got a tub of worms in the ute as well. Got to remind me next time I go past BCF. Grab a tub of corn. Tub of worms. Alright. There's a little float. I want to try to put this one over the other side of the bridge. Nah, that'll do. Now we'll leave some slack in the line when you're fishing with the float. It allows the carp to come up and actually take the bait without feeling any tension. But yeah, we'll sit here and we'll wait. Give it, we'll fish here for about an hour or so, maybe a bit longer if we start getting hits. I might dig around and see if I can find a worm, because it's quite clear here. Whilst we wait for those bells to go off, there's a little path here. Just want to see where it goes. Okay, some more fishing spots. Another little fishing spot here. And people must come here because the grass is flattened. Or a log down there, that could be good for redfin, whatever. The soil's quite wet here. This might be good for worms. Yeah, this could be good for worms. Let's see if there are any worms under this rock. Oh, what's that? Yeah, definitely gonna be worms. So when I'm looking for worms, I'm looking for like these tufts of grass that I can get a nice big grip on and pull a chunk up. Now that's a bit dry there. It's a bit dry underneath. I'm not going to find worms there, so we'll need to go a bit lower. What's the soil like under here? That's a bit wetter. That's a nicer soil, that. Looking for like these chunks here. But yeah, we'll have a dig around and see if we can find one or two worms. Alright, we found one worm. It's less than ideal. She's tiny, but I do have a tiny hook on. So we'll just throw it out and then we'll look for some more. Usually there's worms everywhere. This is, yeah, very tough. Anyway, let's see how it goes. It's a negative on the worms. Spent the last 20 minutes digging. Not a singular worm, and it's a shame because this one got bit. Now back to corn. Methinks. Yeah, that little tiny worm, he got bit. Let's go 4 pieces of corn there. Right, let's go. What's going on over there? Let's go under that tree if we can. Oh, never. That's not good. Oh, we got it with the burst. How much corn did we lose? Remember I said 3 corn minimum. We're down to 2. Let's throw another 2 on there to be safe. One little holder. I've usually got bread and everything in the car, eh? Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, a little bit less mayo. Beautiful. That's the spot. That's the shot. Put a belt. And we'll organise this bobber rig. We'll try that bobber further over there. Alright guys, we've actually just seen a carp over there, not too far from where our rod landed. He's come to the top, so now I know that there's carp here. Alright, he come up to the top, made a big swirl. Maybe a bit of corn that I burleyed up with started floating, but yeah. Whoa. We're being quiet because look over there, there he is. That's a platypus. Guys, that's a platypus. That's a platypus right there. Guys, that's a platypus. Oh my God, we just seen a platypus. That is so rare. That is crazy. I'll try zoom in on the footage, but that is a platypus. I hope we don't catch a platypus. Alright. Now, that may have been a platypus that I seen there then. That's definitely a platypus. Alright, we've got our little spinner bait. Let's just throw a spinner along these logs. See what's hanging around. Let's do a little flick through here. Still can't believe we've seen that platypus, guys. That's crazy. I've never seen a platypus before, like in the wild. Hard to get a good cast off here. Oh fuck, we're being very loud. Better try to be quiet. Bit short there. Let it sink a minute. We don't want to sink too much. I'm going to try to get over there and cast at that log. See, I don't even know what's in here. All I know so far is there's platypus. Which is crazy. Like I said, I've never seen platypus before. Oh, that's a good zone. Can I get down here? Watch me end up in the water. Beer bottles, everything around here. Absolute pigs. I don't think I'm getting this lure back. What's that? Oh, I've hit the one leaf in the fucking... Oh no. It's dangerous. Ugh, got it. Oh, maybe we won't flick here because I can't retrieve properly. Let's go back over here. It's actually a crazy little spot. Oh, I don't know where I am, but yeah, I've just pulled over on the way home. I've seen this bridge, seen water. What's that? What was that? Did I just spook something? Not even had a follow yet. That's alright. That's a shit cast. It's hard to cast this, but it's good in these little tight spaces. Nice little rod with the sienna on it. Nothing here. Let's shoot one over there. We'll come in between this log here. Got some little soft plastics, but no, we'll keep flicking. No luck unfortunately here, but what we will do, we will try another spot, or if not, we'll have another crack tomorrow somewhere else on the way home. Let's make this a little after work mission to get a carp or redfin. I'm happy with either. But yeah, I was driving across this bridge and just seeing the water, and I was like, whoa. So that's sick. Let's have a quick look at the other side here. Just good to explore. Make sure there's no cars coming. And this is where we've seen the platypus. Imagine we had this shot. It's crazy. But yeah, maybe one day we'll explore further down if we can. But I try not to go on private property. So usually there's a fence line. If you're off the fence line, you're pretty good. But yeah, good little spot. I reckon in summer, warmer months, probably go off. But we will go to another spot, or will be tomorrow fishing after work. Tomorrow is a Wednesday. But yeah, it's good to be able to do this, you know, just pull over after work for an hour or two and just have a crack at some fish. And you know, if you're taking carp out of the water, it's a good day. But yeah, we'll pack this stuff up and we'll be on our way. Alright legends, so it's the next day. We didn't manage to get anywhere yesterday after we left that spot under the bridge, but today we're coming down here and there's a beautiful waterfall here. A little pond that's pulled there that runs into a river. I have been down here before and I have seen carp in here, also trout and redfin. So let's see if we can find a few worms and see if we can find anything, catch anything. It'll be all catch and release unless it's a carp, of course. Yeah, people having a picnic. Yeah, so there we go. And unlike yesterday, oh, I've just broken it up. Unlike yesterday, first bit of grass I pulled up is a worm. So hopefully it won't take us as long as yesterday to find a worm. So we pull these up and then we pop them back down once we've had a look underneath to let them regrow. And oh shit, she's slippery today. Everything's so slippery. Okay, I thought this was going to be a lot easier to find me a worm, but there we go. There's the honey hole. 2, 3 worms to get started. We'll just pop that back over. Any other worms in here? Pop that back over there. Alright, this is a good worm. They're all pretty good worms for here. So we don't have a container for said worms, but what we'll do, actually I think I have, let's pop them in here for now. And if we need to get some more, they can just sit in there for now, those 2. Close the lid. We'll get this one out on this rig first, and then we'll get the float out somewhere. Those people are packing up now that I've blown up their spot. But it's alright. I like to leave a dangly bit off the back, so what we're going to do, gonna pop him in there. Oh, beautiful. Set that, that's all set. Alright, we'll get another worm out on the float and then yeah. Get a look at this beautiful spot. Still, even in the most beautiful places, there's trash. There we go, that. Got the float just down here, just off the edge there, and this one out a little bit further. The fish tend to hide up in here and wait for that bait to get washed down. They'll be sitting there waiting for hopefully something. We got a fish, guys. Yep, we got a fish. We're on. We're on here. Nice trout. Beautiful trout. Have a look at him. Oh my god. So happy, bro. So happy. Get yourself a trout. Let's get him up here. I'm going to wet my hands before I handle this fish. Have a look at him. Oh, it's a brown. It's a brown trout. Absolutely beautiful fish, this. Have a look at that. Have a look at that. Unreal. It's a brown. wild brown trout. Whoop. Alright, hold on a sec, let me just wash my hands and I'll get the camera back on. Beautiful fish, really beautiful. Oh, we'll let him go. Oh, he's gone. Oh, look at the scenery. Oh, let's go, baby. Hell yeah, guys, we've done it. A couple of after work trips and we've got ourselves a nice wild brown trout. That's crazy. Oh, look at the background. That's crazy. I'm not much of a freshwater fisherman, but I tell you what, that was good fun. Just to see me float, just take off. I was over there trying to get some more worms. And I looked at the float and then my rod started moving. I was like, sheesh. But yeah, we'll hang out for another half hour or so, and then if nothing, yeah, we'll see how we go next half hour. Hopefully we can get one more, something a bit bigger, or some redfin, and if we get redfin, we'll take them home and eat them for sure. All right, legends, I hope you enjoyed that little 2-day adventure after work. If you like that kind of content, me just stopping off wherever on my way home, you want to see more of it, let me know, and I'll take me GoPro to work with me every day, and we'll just have little work sessions. Smoko, after work, before work, doesn't matter. We'll be chasing the dream, baby. That's absolutely living. Shout out to me cuzzy, mate. This makes life easy for me. But yeah, tomorrow, I don't know when you'll see this, but tomorrow from today, we're gonna go out and try and get my first deer. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to pull the trigger, but if not, it'd be awesome just for the adventure. But have a look at this joint. Guys, if you come to places like this and have a little picnic, pick your rubbish up and fuck it off. All right, it's too much beauty out there to be, you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, guys, hope you like that. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if you want to see more of this after work sessions. Love yous, bye.